All right, enough of that. But speaking about bigger NFL news, the NFL actually banned the Oklahoma drill. The Oklahoma drill is a full contact drill that was developed in college football by the Oklahoma Sooners, actually, and the NFL decided to get rid of it. What do you guys think about this? Is this a continued shift towards safety, or is...
I want to open up by statement by saying, Roger Goodell, go away.
Yes.
It's always, dude, you know, man, Roger Goodell has attempted to be, I don't know, man, he's attempted to modernize football and quote unquote make it safe and all this other stuff, man. But banning an Oklahoma drill on a professional level, it's going a little too far, man. It's going way, and this is one of those moments where I wish we could speak to a professional player just to see the lunacy in this, because I'm sure if we did, a professional athlete would be like, why? It's useless to get rid of it. And furthermore, how do you police it? How do you police professionals not doing the drill? Do you have cameras at practice? And do you, like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying?
To answer that, I saw something in the article I read that basically said that whenever minicamp starts, there's actually a sharp increase in concussions in minicamps, and it's been attributed to this drill right here. Now, I'm going to go against the grain here. When I was in high school, I played football, and we did Oklahoma. I did everything in my power to avoid doing that drill. I'm going to be honest, I hated that drill for the same reason that the NFL, that they're at least publicly saying the reason why they're banning this drill and whatnot, because I never saw the point in it. You know, you put one or two people up front. You know, they hit helmets, and then you got to fight through all those uglies trying to knock out the running back. And I was a defensive player in high school, so when we did the drill, I always felt like whoever's on defense was always at a disadvantage, no matter how good or how great he was, because that running back he can split those linemen. He can try and juke and go left and go to the right. And no matter what happens, it's always the running back who kind of gets the shine, who gets the praise and all this stuff. So I don't have a problem with them doing it. I hope that it kind of trickles out to the other levels. And I know it builds like camaraderie and, you know, gets you hype and all that. But I've seen people like knocked out cold.
So this is football.
Yeah,
I didn't play football in high school.
Right.
I did boxing.
and
actually.
me not wanting to drill is probably why I'm not playing now.
Yeah.
So I'll throw that out there.
So I think when you, in any contact sport, these guys, and this has always been my thing about the NFL. Mm-hmm. These guys know what's at stake. Right. And if you ask any player, they wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, think about all the concussions Luke Kuechly has had, and they like literally have to drag him off the field, you know, every time they even think he has an injury. I don't think the players at a professional level mind the Oklahoma drill all that much. Now, how effective is it? Well, we don't really know, but Oklahoma was a successful collegiate football program, and they did the drill, and that's why it kind of permeated upwards to the NFL. And
which has been used for 30
yeah, exactly. They've been doing all this time, and I think this is just another. The NFL is scared of lawsuits.
Right.
They you know, the settlement they had to pay out has affected the landscape of not just the NFL, but all contact sports.
Now, you have just given me another angle with this story. The light bulb just went off as soon as you said that. And this is where I get a little more angry about this. Man, the NFL is a $7 billion pot. What are they worried about lawsuits for, right, man? You gonna lose $1 billion and you got 6 left? Really, NFL? That's the kind of annoying stuff. This is why I dislike Roger Goodell so much, man. Commissioners, I guess typically you're supposed to keep owners happy. I guess that's, by definition, that is a commissioner's job.
Yeah.
But this dude goes too far, in my opinion, man. And this is just one of those little annoyances that prove it. Because now that you've mentioned it, that's probably what it's about. Money. It's always the bottom line is just greedy people being more greedy. We got $7 billion. I don't want to lose $1 billion in lawsuits.
We forget the NFL is a corporation.
Yeah, right.
And anyone that's worked in corporate America knows that lawsuits are like, you know, the boogeyman of corporate America.
Right.
No one likes being sued, and and not just from a financial standpoint, but now there's this air around the NFL. They're already dealing with enough stuff as it is.
Right.
Now they got to deal with this, and we're starting to see a decline in participation in youth football leagues because parents are they're afraid, and rightfully so. But I think this is the highest level. It's something like we're gonna ban a drill. We're gonna we're gonna change the kickoff rules. We're gonna me personally, I will admit the reason I started watching football as a kid was the violence aspect of it. Remember when the NFL used to release them big hits?
Yeah, right.
Tapes.
Right.
I used to love those.
And the NFL films music.
That was great. I love seeing people get hit. I just do. And now that aspect is completely gone, and it has changed the way we view the game.
But like you said, like the NFL is a corporation, and it's becoming more corporate.
Yeah.
I hate corporate stuff, and why does it have to filter into my sports? Like, as a hardcore sports guy, I don't want to see corporate and sports mixed. It's not the reality, but it is what it is, man. So
we'll see what happens.